Namaskar, friends. For generations, the narrative has been clear. Modern India, the nation state, was born in 1947, a grand experiment cobbled together from disparate regions by British cartographers. We are often told that before this there was no India, just a sprawling landmass of diverse peoples united only by colonial rule. But what if this narrative is incomplete? What if the idea, the spirit, the very essence of India, of Bharat, has a lineage stretching back not decades but thousands of years? What if our roots run so deep that the concept of a unified nation existed long before the modern definition even did? Today, we challenge this commonly held belief. We'll embark this journey through time, exploring the profound arguments that reveal India's enduring identity. By the end, you'll see why Bharat's soul has always been one. To truly grasp India's ancient identity, we must first adjust our lens. The argument against India's ancient nationhood often hinges on a narrow Western centric definition of nation state, a single centralized political entity with fixed borders, one flag, and one government. Ancient India or Bharatvarsh operated differently. Its unity wasn't solely political, it was a profound civilizational unity, a shared cultural, philosophical, and spiritual consciousness that transcended political boundaries. Evidence 1. The geographical blueprint. Over 2 millennia ago, ancient texts like the Vishnu Puran clearly defined the land. The country that lies north of the ocean and the south of the snowy mountains is called Bharatam. There dwell the descendants of Bharat. This wasn't a vague description, it's a precise geographical demarcation of the subcontinent we know today. This consistent geographical understanding wasn't just in texts, it was ingrained in the collective psyche. Beyond geography, a tapestry of shared culture, philosophy, and spirituality bound this vast land. Evidence 2. The sacred geography. Consider the incredible journey of Adi Shankaracharya in the 8th century. Born in Kerala, he traversed the entire subcontinent establishing 4 mathas in the 4 cardinal directions: Dwarka in the west, Puri in the east, Sringeri in the south, and Joshimath in the north. This wasn't a tour of foreign lands, it was a pilgrimage across a single universally understood sacred space. His unifying philosophy of Advaita Vedanta spread across these regions, demonstrating a deep pre-existing cultural integration. Evidence number 3. Shared narratives and languages. From the epic journeys of the Ramayana and Mahabharata to the profound philosophical discussions of the Upanishads, these stories and wisdom traditions transcended local dialects and political boundaries. Sanskrit as a lingua franca of knowledge further cemented this pan-Indian identity. Heroes, deities, and moral frameworks were universally recognized, creating a powerful collective consciousness. The argument that India was merely a collection of disparate kingdoms also overlooks significant period of political unification and a long-standing ideal of a unified realm. Evidence number 4. The Chakravartin ideal. The concept of Chakravartin, a universal sovereign whose moral and political authority extended over the entire subcontinent, was the highest ideal of kingship. This wasn't just a fantasy, it was an aspiration that drove empires. Evidence number 5. Historical empires. Empires like the Mauryas under Ashoka and the later the Guptas did achieve political unity over vast swaths of the subcontinent, effectively governing what we now call India, well over 1,000 years before any European colonial power arrived. These were sophisticated states with complex administrations, trade networks, and cultural flourishing that treated the subcontinent as a single, interconnected entity. Even the Indus Valley civilization millennia ago exhibited a level of standardization, weights, measures, and urban planning across a territory larger than many modern nations, proving an integrated economic and social system. So, if the evidence for an ancient unified identity is so compelling, why the persistent debate? The notion that India was invented is largely a legacy of colonial historiography. Colonial scholars unfamiliar with a civilization united by dharma and culture rather than single European style state often emphasized periods of political fragmentation. This allowed them to conveniently justify their own unifying rule and portray India as a collection of disparate peoples requiring a foreign hand to bring order. They imposed their definitions, obscuring a much older, deeper truth. It's a truth beautifully encapsulated by one of the India's most respected leaders, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. In a powerful moment, he declared, "सरकारें आएंगी, जाएंगी, पार्टियां बनेंगी, बिगड़ेंगी, मगर ये देश रहना चाहिए." Which means governments will come and go, parties will be formed and disbanded, but the nation must remain. He wasn't just speaking of the modern republic, he spoke of that eternal civilizational entity, that enduring spirit of Bharat. The debate over India's ancient existence is more than academic. It's about understanding our heritage, our continuity. We are not a new entity, a fragmented collection glued together by external forces. We are the latest political manifestation of an uninterrupted civilization. Bharat that has woven itself into the fabric of this subcontinent for millennia, a land whose soul, even through changes and challenges, has always remained unified and resilient. If this journey through time opened your eyes, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more deep dives into the history's untold stories. Let us know in the comment section about aspect of Bharat's ancient unity resonated with you the most.